So Mel Gibson is back with his new film, Flight Risk. And don't you guys dare enjoy this or go and see it, because you are going to upset left-wing film reviewers like Mark Kermode, who thinks he is Johnny Cash, still dressed in black like an absolute lefty knob. Yep, this is the film that the anti-Christianers, the people that hate on Christians in Hollywood, hate on the Trump fans, are bagging. And why? Because Mel Gibson, who is friends with President Donald Trump, actually directed this film. But is the film any good? Let's find out. So Flight Risk is a new film by Mel Gibson that's causing controversy, well, for no reason. It tells the story of FBI agent played by Michelle Dockery, who needs to get the character of Topher Grace, who is an informant, to safety. And on that plane comes the pilot, and the pilot is played by an unhinged Mark Wahlberg, and he is an assassin. And there's no spoilers there, and there will be no spoilers in this film review. It's all in the trailer. So Mark Wahlberg plays an assassin. He has to take out Topher Grace's character, who's the witness, before the FBI agent can get him to safety. Now, as alluded to in my intro, this is the film that's upsetting particular left-wing film reviewers like Mark Kermode, who of course is practicing his tolerance and love and diversity in his disgraceful review for this film. Now, instead of looking at the film and the fun elements of Flight Risk, Kermode just went about calling Trump yellow man, bashing Trump supporters, bashing Christians, and there couldn't be a more palpable anti-Christian scumbag than Mark Kermode. So I'm going to give you guys a fair film review on this. Is this film worth going to see at the cinema, or could you just stay home and watch it on streaming? Well, Mel Gibson has admitted this is basically the film that he made to blow out the cobwebs, because he'll be taking on Lethal Weapon 5 soon, and also the sequel to Passion of the Christ, which Mark Kermode and his buddy Mayo in their stupid little YouTube channel bagged, because Mel Gibson wanted to make a sequel to the most popular R-rated film in history at that time. But here's the thing. This is just 90 minutes of popcorn eating fun. Mel Gibson's not pretending within the trailers and the promotional material. He's not pretending that this is an Apocalypto or a Braveheart or a Hacksaw Ridge. He's very open and honest about it. It's just 90 minutes of fun. And it's mostly confined within an aeroplane, and that's where the tension lies. The film from the outgo lets you know that you're in for a fun ride, that it's humorous, and there's going to be a lot of thrills. There's a fair bit of violence, but it's all kind of done in a fun way. Now, Mark Wahlberg kind of steals the show, even though he's bald, he's shaved his head, and some people are calling it looking like a condom on his head, like he's worn some sort of bald cap. Well, he hasn't. He's actually really shaved his head for this role, and that's probably because he's really good friends with Mel Gibson. Now, the film is directed fantastically. Is this Citizen Kane? No. But Mel Gibson wanted to apply his skills, wanted to film action again, and he's done a fantastic job. It's a fantastic job in terms of the cutting, the shot composition, and the performances are all there. Now, Mark Wahlberg ad-libbed a lot. Apparently, a lot of his dialogue had to be cut out. It was so crazy and violent. But at least it's something fun to look at on the cinema screen. Now, as I said, it's 90 minutes. It's just a popcorn fun film. If you don't want to go into a cinema and watch a 3-hour epic, if you don't want to watch The Brutalist, or you're not up for another Oppenheimer, then this is a film for you. It doesn't pretend to be anything different, but I tell you what, I would happily watch this again on Blu-ray with friends over, having pizza, popcorn, and drinks. It's the sort of film you can just pop on a Friday, Saturday night and have so much fun. So with that, yeah, I highly recommend people going to the cinema, and seeing this just for fun. It's going to look bigger and better on the big screen. And me and my friend, we had a ball with it. Now, the cinema wasn't very busy, but everyone in the cinema had fun with it. You could hear the laughter and feel the vibes and the tension. So don't listen to the anti-Trumpers, the anti-Mel Gibson people, because Mel Gibson is good friends with President Trump. If you just want to have fun action, go and see it. And as far as characters in the film, all the actors are doing their best for the characters they have. And there is an off-screen character who is a flight helper who's helping the FBI agent land the plane, and he is hilarious. Also, most of the visual effects are stunning, including, and again, not a spoiler, but it involves a plane they're in. You got to understand, this is not a pilot, so when she tries to land the plane, something's going to happen. And when you see that plane trying to land, well, it's incredible. It's white knuckle, grab your seat, tension, and it's awesome. And it's all still, but it still never loses its humor. So yeah, I really recommend this film. Like I said, it's not Citizen Kane, but if you want fun 90 minutes in the cinema, this is a film for you. Get out there, support Mel Gibson as well. And Trump 2025, baby. See you next time, guys. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you very soon. And remember, look deeper into film.
Oh, here we go! McMahon wants to fight Trump. Trump is inviting McMahon back.